Have you ever opened QuickBooks and immediately felt overwhelmed? You're not alone. But here's the truth. QuickBooks isn't just for accounts. It is actually built for small business owners just like you to feel more in control and not more confused. And today I'm going to show you how to actually make it work for you. Hi, I'm Michelle with Mitchell Consulting, and we help service-based businesses bridge the gap between their passion and their profit. So if you've been following along with our Financial Literacy Month series, then welcome back. If this is your first video, it's a great place to start. And if you've missed anything, you can go back into our series and we'll put some cards up or links in the description. But today we are talking about QuickBooks Online. I know, eyes roll in your head, right? QuickBooks Online is not the complicated one that accountants that we use, but the more simplified real life version that helps you stop feeling behind and start making more clearer business decisions. So, what is QuickBooks really? What does it do? QuickBooks Online is actually a cloud-based accounting platform. And in its simplest form, what it does is help you track what you earn, track what you spend, track who owes you, who you owe, and what is left over is called our profit. So in essence, that's what QuickBooks does. It helps you keep track of all of those things without being overwhelmed. And what it does, it replaces your shoebox of receipts, the messy spreadsheets, and the sinking feeling that I really have no idea what's going on in my business. So today we're going to bust through all of that, and I'm going to give you my top 4 features that actually help CEOs. So my first one is the bank feeds. And the bank feeds is where you connect your bank and credit card accounts with QuickBooks. And then it with that sync, it manually pulls over all the transaction that's happening in your bank account and your credit cards accounts into QuickBooks Online. Once they're in QuickBooks Online, you get to decide what to do with those transactions because those transactions will make up your financial statements. But there's one thing that I've seen business owners do is just accept all transactions in their bank feed. And that can cause a lot of problems in QuickBooks on the back end so that your reports aren't adding up or your reports are either overstate revenue or understate expenses just because of the way the suggestion in the bank feed has determined where things should go, but they may not be right. So you do need to take a look at what's in the bank feed before you accept all. We've seen many issues with business owners just hitting accept all. So that's one feature that QuickBooks has, and I actually love it, is the bank feed because it simplifies where we're getting transactions from. The next thing is to categorize your expenses and the things that are coming through the bank feed. It helps you see where your money is going in very few clicks. The other thing is that you can look very professional by sending QuickBooks Online invoices to your clients. And this is something that one of our clients didn't know, which I'm not sure why they didn't know this, but when we create invoices in QuickBooks Online, there is a link that you can text to your customer or an email you can send to your customer with a button on it for them to pay. They can just pay from the invoice that you send them. That makes your life as a business owner easier when your customers can immediately pay you. I was on a phone call with one of our clients last week, and he was telling me that he had a conversation with a potential customer, and he was telling the customer, well, we need you to sign your agreement and send your deposit before we can start work. And that is the proper way that you should be delivering services. Sign contract and then payment for a down payment. While he was on the phone with that potential customer, he received a notification from QuickBooks Online that a payment had been received. Invoicing in QuickBooks is real time. And you, as the CEO of the business, you can know instantly when someone pays your invoice. And that's the other feature I love about QuickBooks Online. Now, the next feature is strictly for CEOs, and it is the reports dashboard. It's the dashboard when you first log into QuickBooks, and I'll put pictures in this video so you can see. In the dashboard on QuickBooks Online, you can see at a glance your profit and loss statement, your balance sheet, and your cash flow. You can also drill down into your top five customers and also your top five expenses all on your dashboard. And this is where I would suggest that most business owners spend their time is on the dashboard. You don't have to be logging in to create transactions. You can have someone else do that for you. But where you need to understand your business is looking at the dashboard. And the dashboard is up to date. It is in real time and it tells you what's going on in your business so that you have clarity about what's going on. You don't have to know everything about QuickBooks. You just need to know enough to get the insights and to get the help you need when you need it. That's why Mitchell Consulting is here. We are QuickBooks Online experts. We know how to manipulate QuickBooks Online so that it can give you the data that you need for your business so that you can make the best decisions for your business without overwhelm. So, how do you get started? You start with the basic of just connecting your business bank account and credit card accounts with QuickBooks Online. And my suggestion for you is to use the standardized chart of accounts that comes with your account. When you first set up your QuickBooks file, you indicated what type of industry you were in, and based on that industry, QuickBooks will give you a list of your chart of accounts that you should be using for your type of business. And use that until you get to the point where you can start customizing things. But in the beginning, just use what they gave you, and then we can customize it later. But the one thing I would like to encourage you about is to just get in a rhythm of checking your dashboard on a weekly basis, not just at tax time. QuickBooks is not just for tax time. It is for you. It is there for you to help you make business decisions and to see what your business is doing at a glance. It keeps your goals in mind and you're not just tracking your money. You're not just tracking your money, you're learning how your business actually works. Using QuickBooks is a tool that doesn't make you less hands-on. It actually makes you more hands-on because now you can ask better questions. It actually makes you a better CEO because you can focus on leadership and not just logging in to log data. So at this point, I want to hear from you. I have gone through how you should be using QuickBooks in your business and using the dashboard. I want to hear from you. How are you using QuickBooks? What are some of your wins? I want you to put in the comments below. And what are some of your frustrations with QuickBooks? Because in our next video, I want to answer some of your questions. So I need to know, what questions do you have? So put a comment below. I really do love hearing from you. And in our next video, we're going to wrap up Financial Literacy Month with your question and answers. And I will be answering your questions in real time. But before you leave today, make sure you subscribe and turn on your notification bell. And if this video was helpful for you to simplify QuickBooks, then do me a favor and share it with someone else who is ready to feel more confident about their numbers. So until next time, talk to you soon.